My name is Ranjay Gulati. I am a co-author of the textbook on management with Nitin Nohria and Tony Mayo. It is my pleasure to have a chance to talk to you about this book and how the genesis of the book and the fundamental premise of the book. The book came out of a long set of thinking about how management is taught and communicated to young people who may be considering this as a possible pursuit going forward. I did some research and came to realize that a fair number of these young people actually don't even buy the textbook. And through that came for me an understanding that maybe there was an opportunity here to create something new and fresh that would really excite these students, both about management and as a concept, but also really as something that they may want to do with their own lives. Um, the book is really structured around three pillars: strategy, organization, and individual. A common thread across these three pillars is the idea of performance, that we want to engage and capture the curiosity of the student by helping them see that there are vast performance differences between organizations and between individuals. And the puzzle we want to solve is why. We try to do this, of course, through a conceptual discussion, but also through stories, cases, examples that we hope will really interest them, engage them. We hope to leverage new media that is something that they are most comfortable with, so that the book again is something that excites them and draws them in. Um, the three pillars really around strategy, organization, and individual are based on a realization that organizations today operate very differently than they did 20, 30 years ago. And I think it's important to understand that the challenges organizations face are much more integrated. So while we structure the book around strategy, organization, and individual, we also try to connect those dots and bring those ideas together. And our hope is that in doing so, we not only lay out what we think are the key issues in markets that organizations face today, but at the same time help them see the bigger picture. The book actually really goes beyond, I would hope, the functional approach. But for those who've actually taught by the functional approach, they should be able to see familiar ideas in there as well. It's not completely, something that is alien to them. And we're going to provide a convenient mapping of how the traditional functional concepts are mapped into the book. We'd also have woven those into the book, so it's not something that is going to be completely unfamiliar. Our hope is to make this both easy and exciting for the teacher and for the student. We hope it will be accessible in the way we presented the concepts and woven the stories in. And for those who have taught in a certain way, they should relatively easily be able to migrate themselves into leveraging this three-pillar model that we believe is really the way to talk about organizations today. If you look at where we are in markets today, in dynamic, globalizing, turbulent markets, the best way to really grapple with and get our arms around an understanding of these markets is through these three pillars. We believe this is a more contemporary and a fresh way of thinking about organizations in the environment they are in today. Combining that with stories and media and accessibility, we hope will make this an exciting and enriching book for all those who will be involved in teaching and learning from it. Thank you very much, and I hope that we will hear from you and learn from you about how we can make this an ongoing project where we all can collaborate together. Thank you very much.